Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today it's time to have a look at the first devblog for the next major update in War Thunder. This is the first one which is about, and it doesn't disappoint. It is the Sd.Kfz.222. This is one we knew was coming for actually many years, because it was in the Chinese ground tech tree teaser. It just said that it was planned to come in at some point. But what is quite nice about the Sd.Kfz.222 is it's not just coming in for China at rank 1, it's also coming in for Germany. So if you play either of those tech trees, you'll get access to this little machine. So that's really cool. It's another machine with a nice 20mm on it, which I'm sure will do a bunch of damage and also be able to act as a plane deterrent. Germany already has a lot of these vehicles, but for China, it is at least something slightly different compared to their other vehicles they have at the bottom. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the history of this vehicle. The four-wheel drive light armored car, the Leichter Panzersparwagen 2cm Sd.Kfz.222, went into mass production in Germany in 1935. The vehicle was designed to replace the previous modification, the Sd.Kfz.221, and was built on the same Horch 801/EG1 chassis. However, the Sd.Kfz.222 was equipped with the 20mm KWK-30 autocannon instead, which was followed by the faster-firing KWK-38 on the later series. The Sd.Kfz.222 armoured car was actively used on parts of the reconnaissance battalions of tank divisions during actions in Europe, mostly on paved roads. In 1938, Germany exported some of the vehicles to China, where the Sd.Kfz.222 was used against the Japanese invasion. To be quite honest, it's lovely to see the Sd.Kfz.222, and as a vehicle being the first of the new Devblog season, I'm sure a lot of people probably aren't that hyped for it. But for me, as a person who's been looking forward to this since pretty much 2018, when the Chinese tech trees started turning up, it's just really nice to see another piece of the puzzle added. There is something odd about a lot of the old kind of planned tech trees that they're just still missing vehicles. One of them being, of course, the classic Stug 4 for the Germans, which just hasn't appeared. The Elephant finally came in more recently in a battle pass or an event a little bit ago, and the 222 is now here to be able to fill another gap. And the vehicle itself looks really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, the 20mm will mean that it acts very similar to the Sd.Kfz.140/1. The only difference being that this is wheeled instead of tracked. For China, this will be really nice, since their options at these BRs at the low tier are a little bit limited in terms of what you have access to. But I'm sure many people will research this and have a bit of fun with it in its wonderful multi-role role. I'm sure they'll give it, you know, the HVAP, which will be really nice on it, and also you'll just be able to zoom around and have a good time. The chassis itself, you know, it's not well armored. It should be quite mobile though, and should be overall not too bad. Like, it's a very simple vehicle. It'll be able just to, you know, roam around the place and have a bit of fun with. And that's what the lower echelons are about. Being able to just whiz around and enjoy yourself. Another thing is the 222 was used actively during the Second World War and also, of course, during the Japanese invasion of China. This means that it opens itself up to a lot of history events. So this may become a key part of a lot of pages of history stuff that you may not think about. So it'll give people an opportunity who maybe haven't ground out through certain tech trees a little bit more access to the pages of history events, which is really cool. And why vehicles like this are important, so people can, you know, get a little bit more ease of access to the events that are in the game. Is it going to be like a massive splash? Is it going to be something that people remember for years as a game changer or anything like that? No, of course not. But is it a bit of fun? Yes, and that's what's important. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd like to thank Forge, Siegebreak, Carrion Crow, Nicholas Richardson, Elove Goat, Pyman, Winter Scientist, Merciless Reaper, Orange Tail, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Moxie, B. Young, and also Sem Arslan, Wilkski, Uncle Bean, Derek R., Bareen, Lafouche, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.